Hamilton benefited from Ferrari's woes and Kubica was close. Kovalainen was third while Massa was the top Ferrari. Trulli and Rosberg impressed with 6th and 7th, while a new gearbox for Glock dropped him to 14th and a further penalty for impeding Alonso left him 19th. The sound of 22 cars revving up in the sunshine meant only one thing. F1 2008 had begun in Melbourne. Hamilton kept Kubica at bay while Massa had to do something about Kovalainen. But he got out of shape and hit the wall. Less than 15 seconds into the race and Massa required a brand new nose cone. Raikkonen had his work cut out, but he got his fight back underway at Coulthard's expense. Vettel, Button and Coulthard tangled, while at the back 4 cars fought for one piece of track. That left Fisichella airborne and brought the safety car out. Mark Webber soon became the 5th retirement, not what he wanted at his home race. Trulli had hoped that Toyota's efforts would finally be rewarded in 2008. So when a battery hitch left him in the pits, he was deeply frustrated. Heidfeld lost out to Rosberg at the start, but he was looking to turn the tables at the first round of pit stops. The BMW Sauber mechanics were a fraction quicker, and it was their man who gained the position. Massa's turn 1 incident left him with it all to do. But a move on Coulthard's 10th place left the Red Bull in tatters. And brought the safety car out again. Ferrari looked set to bring Kimi in, but realised the pit lane was closed. He had to wait. The safety car created a headache for many. Alonso needed to pit.
Fuel mixture free, save fuel, save car, save as much fuel as you can. Save as much fuel as you can, Fernando.
Saving his car was more of a concern for Massa. His bad day finally ended thanks to engine troubles. It was unfortunate considering all his car had survived and a hugely disappointing start to the year. Teammate Raikkonen was not faring any better. A move on second place Kovalainen did not go as planned. Instead, it left him worse than when he started. Things looked much better from where Hamilton was sitting. He headed up a McLaren 1-2. Then it was Heidfeld, Rosberg, and unexpectedly Rubens Barrichello's Honda. Raikkonen was on the prowl again.
Behind you, very close. Okay, like that, like that. Eastbound, okay Timo, keep going, eastbound. Restart, push.
The pressure was off new Toyota driver Timo Glock. Temporarily. Until a hefty spin wiped him out of the race and brought out the safety car for the third and final time. With no fuel and the pit lane closed, Barrichello had no choice but to pit. That alone incurred a 10-second penalty. Things got worse when the lollipop was lifted too soon and Rubens took his crew with him. And it got even worse. Barrichello exited the pit lane when the red light was on and was later disqualified from the race. Kovalainen had been running second and was on course for a podium finish. But the timing of the safety car ruined his afternoon and left him 9th. An on-track collision brought Kubica and Nakajima in for unscheduled stops as the race restarted. Kazuki's wingless arrival took Williams by surprise, while Roberts' fate had already been decided.
Suspension broke. It should retire. Suspension is broke.
Okay, stop the engine.
Alonso had a difficult time in qualifying, but the two-times world champion was not easily defeated. When Kovalainen put a move on Raikkonen, Alonso pulled a cracking manoeuvre on them both to steal fifth. But Ferrari had bigger things to worry about. No more chances. Raikkonen was out. Just like his teammate, Kimi retired with engine problems, and that left Ferrari asking huge questions about their reliability. Questions that Kimi was unwilling to answer. Bourdais had been on course for an excellent fourth-place finish until his car let him down with only 2 laps to go. Gutted. Alonso's return to Renault paved the way for Kovalainen's switch to McLaren, and it was Heikki that had the upper hand now. But when Kovalainen went to tear a strip off his visor, he accidentally hit the pit lane speed limiter and allowed Fernando back through. Despite all the action and incidents, Hamilton drove calmly through it all to win the first race of 2008. Nick Heidfeld was second, but it was a storming drive that put Nico Rosberg third and on the podium for the first time in his F1 career.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much.
And Nico, well done. Good effort, mate. Good effort. Excellent.
Nice job, Nico. Well done on your first podium, mate. Top effort.
It had been a long time out of the top 3 for the British team, but that made their success all the more sweet. Hamilton had had more than a taste of success with win number 5 out of just 18 race starts. It was the first time the former GP2 champions had shared a podium since their karting days. Only 7 cars finished. Nakajima survived his incident with Kubica to score a double points haul for Williams, but received a penalty for Malaysia. Bourdais was classified, so impressively scored points on his F1 debut.
Going into the next few races, obviously we need to try and continue with the momentum we have. As I said, we could have gone quicker, so I'm not particularly bothered about the Ferrari's pace, but obviously BMW and Williams have done a great job as well, so we need to keep on pushing. The team needs to keep on pushing, as will I, and I really hope going into the next race we can get a good result again.
Not many people predicted that podium over the winter. But did Nico Rosberg imagine he would start the season in the top 3?
It's amazing to be on the podium in F1. It's just great, and it's been a while also, nearly 3 years or something. So it's just really, really nice, and I'm also really pleased for the whole team because they've been working so hard over the winter and really done a good job. Really done good progress. So it's just great.
Their hard work paid off with a fantastic result. The Australian Grand Prix always throws up a surprise or two, but the big question moving on to Malaysia was who would keep up the momentum.